Hi everyone, welcome to the Study Abroad 101 webinar. If you're unable to attend one of our in-person Study Abroad 101 info sessions, this is a great option for you. We in the Office of Global Affairs are here to help you through your study abroad experience, and we look forward to working with you as you prepare. Before we begin, I highly recommend having a pen and paper handy to take a few notes throughout the webinar. The content provided here will be helpful for not only planning for study abroad, but also for tips for a successful application. During today's Study Abroad 101 webinar, we'll be covering the following topics: why study abroad, available programs, funding your study abroad, and next steps. So let's jump right in. Before choosing a study abroad program, it's very important to think about why you want to study abroad. Take a moment and reflect on what you hope to learn and gain from studying abroad. Answering this question will not only help you choose a study abroad program, but it will also help you in writing your study abroad application essays. So we recommend taking some notes. Study abroad is a transformative experience, and typically study abroad participants grow both personally and intellectually, earn credits towards their degree, become more aware of intercultural differences and reflect on their own cultural background, and gain skills like cross-cultural communication, adaptability, and problem solving. In order to have a successful study abroad experience, we encourage you to set reasonable expectations. Take a minute to reflect on the following questions, and again, jot down any answers as they may be useful for your application process. What am I hoping to learn, and where is the best place to do that? How long am I able to study abroad? Do I want to take classes in English or in a foreign language? Do I want to study in a group with other UW or UW-T students, or with students from the host country? What can I afford? How safe is the country for me? And how do my social identity and the country of study interact? When deciding on a study abroad program, be sure you can answer all of these questions. If you need help with your decision, please contact the Office of Global Affairs and set up an advising appointment. There are many misconceptions about study abroad access. Many students think they cannot study abroad if they are a certain major, if they're trying to graduate on time, if they are mature students, or if they have significant financial need. These misconceptions are harmful, as are those surrounding students' identity. Students with physical, emotional, and mental disabilities can study abroad. Looking at websites like Mobility International USA or connecting with UW-T's Disability Resource for Students office can help students with disabilities feel empowered and prepared to study abroad. When making your study abroad decision, make sure you think about how your social identity, meaning your race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, age, religion, etc., tie in with your desired study abroad experience. To help make this decision, and learn about how diversity plays a role in your study abroad experience, check out these culture and diversity destination guides from Diversity Abroad. They offer country-specific guides and tips about how traditionally underrepresented students can navigate their study abroad experiences. As a student, you have access to a plethora of study abroad options. Study abroad programs run through UW-Tacoma are short-term programs that can last from anywhere from a week to a quarter long and are taught by UW-Tacoma faculty. Sometimes these programs are hybrid programs, meaning students take classes both on campus and abroad as a part of their study abroad experience. UW-Seattle and Bothell also offer short-term programs taught by UW professors. As a UW student, you may choose from UW-Seattle, Bothell, or Tacoma programs, although acceptance preference is sometimes given to students from their home campuses. If you're looking for a more traditional study abroad experience, you might want to look at UW University exchanges. An exchange program is one in which students study for a quarter or longer and take classes at a foreign institution with other foreign students. UW students also have the chance to intern and gain professional experience abroad. Finally, you can also study abroad through affiliated programs, which are approved study abroad programs offered by a different university, organization, or foreign language school. These are all listed on the UW Seattle website. Again, UW students have a plethora of study abroad options. Please keep in mind that the Office of Global Affairs at UW-Tacoma offers advising to all study abroad students, but may refer students to either Bothell or Seattle if they choose to attend one of their programs. Current and upcoming UW-Tacoma study abroad programs are listed on the left-hand side of our study abroad programs website. Click on each program to learn more and apply. Remember, programs vary by length, credits, etc. As mentioned before, UW-T students have access to UW Seattle, Bothell, and Tacoma study abroad programs. To learn more about these programs, click on the UW Study Abroad search engine link under the Additional Opportunities section on our website. Here is one of our Summer 2021 programs. This program takes place in Chengdu and Chongqing, China. Students start the quarter off on campus and then travel to China from July 18th to 15th and earn 15 credits while studying Chinese history, culture, language, and economy. This is a long-standing program and has been run for many years, and it's unique in that it's taught by both UW-Tacoma and Tacoma Community College professors, and students from both of these institutions are welcome to participate. Let's take a break for a moment and do some reflecting. As mentioned previously, developing clear and reasonable expectations for your study abroad experience is very important. What are your study abroad expectations? What would a rewarding and successful study abroad experience look like for you? Please remember that answering these questions will not only be helpful for you when choosing your study abroad program, but they will also be helpful as you articulate your expectations and goals when writing your application essays. Many students have a bit of a sticker shock when they see the cost of study abroad programs. However, it's important to note that the typical cost of a UW-Tacoma study abroad program actually gives you a lot of bang for your buck. Let's compare a study abroad program with the quarter at UW-T. If you were to participate in the 2021 Summer Spain program, you would earn 12 credits, and the total cost is around $8,400, including room and board, airfare, personal expenses, etc. Now, if you were instead on campus for a quarter, your cost of living would be about $9,066 for a similar number of credits. Study abroad is a really great opportunity to get a lot of credits in a short period of time. Keep in mind that the example here is for a program in which students spend 5 weeks abroad. Many of our study abroad programs are hybrid, meaning students spend a few weeks abroad and the rest of the time on campus. Thus, the program cost is even cheaper. Finally, please keep in mind that for students who pay out-of-state tuition, like international students, study abroad may actually be more cost-effective than a traditional quarter. As I mentioned before, many students are concerned when it comes to the cost of study abroad. Good news, federal, state, and institutional aid can cover the cost of studying abroad. It is incredibly important for students to file FAFSA and then schedule a meeting with their financial aid advisor to discuss how much aid they will receive for their study abroad experience. The financial aid office also offers short-term loans with no interest, which can help students pay for things like passports and flights. Be sure to check in with the financial aid office about this. If you receive GI benefits, you may also use those to cover some of your study abroad costs. Please check in with the UW-T Veteran and Military Resource Center to learn more. There are also a plethora of scholarships available to study abroad participants, and many students use fundraising and crowdfunding as a way to help them supplement their time abroad. For more detailed information about financial aid, funding options, and scholarships, please attend a How to Fund Your Study Abroad workshop or watch our How to Fund Your Study Abroad webinar, also located on the UW-Tacoma Study Abroad website. The most important thing you can do is start planning ASAP. Here's a sample of some of the study abroad scholarships that we have listed on our website. Please visit the Office of Global Affairs Scholarships website for more information. Any UW-Tacoma student planning to study abroad on a UW-Tacoma Study Abroad program should consider applying for the Office of Global Affairs, or OGA, Study Abroad Scholarship, which is generously funded by the Bamford Foundation. Recipients of the OGA Study Abroad Scholarship generally receive about $1,000 and are required to share their study abroad experiences with campus upon return. Some ways they share these experiences are by supporting OGA programming and events and sharing photos and videos. We have several deadlines each year, so be sure to check the OGA Study Abroad Scholarship website for more details on how to apply and when. Many students have never considered study abroad before, but did you know that your peers have studied abroad? Reach out to your friends and classmates about their experiences. Visit our Study Abroad Spotlights page to hear from study abroad alums about their time abroad. Follow us on social media to see photos and videos of students during their international experiences. Some students are unsure how to talk to their families about their study abroad goals. Let them know that study abroad is much more than just a trip, and it adds incredible value to your time as a UW-T student. You can also tell them that employers look for candidates that have international experience, and that study abroad alumni graduate at higher rates than students who do not study abroad. Finally, did you know that during the 2018-19 academic year, 54% of UW-Tacoma Study Abroad participants identified as first-gen students, 41 studied abroad during their senior year, and over 50% of study abroad participants qualified for financial aid. In order to study abroad, you will be required to submit an online application. Each study abroad program website has an Apply Online button, which you can click to start your application. This application will include personal and academic information, as well as 3 short essays and a recommendation form. One of the essays is essentially a statement of purpose, asking you to describe your interest in study abroad and how that fits in with your future personal, professional, and academic goals. The next asks you to describe a situation in which you had to be adaptable, and the third asks you to reflect on your experiences with group dynamics. Before starting your application, please identify a professor, supervisor, or advisor who you'd like to act as your recommender. This individual does not have to be affiliated with the UW. Then discuss your study abroad application with them to make sure they are given all of the necessary information to complete your recommendation form. Please keep in mind that application deadlines vary by program, and each deadline is clearly listed on the program website. If you're interested in learning more about other UW-T students' study abroad experiences, don't forget to visit our Student Spotlights website. Learn about students who have received UW and National Study Abroad scholarships, watch students' testimonial videos that include snippets of their daily life abroad, or follow along with students as they study abroad by checking out our UW-T bloggers.
Hi, my name is Royce and I'm out here studying nutrition, food security, and sustainable agriculture in Cabal, Uganda. Today, we are in Lake Bunyoni. It holds 29 islands and is about 6,500 feet deep, making it the deepest lake in the country. We were on our way to visit a local traditional healer. He and his 2 wives use herbs to heal or temporarily treat locals that cannot afford to go into the city to seek medical help. Here we spend a few hours learning about the different herbs they collect, how they process it, and how they determine whether or not they are capable of treating a patient's illness.
The Office of Global Affairs is closely monitoring the COVID-19 situation and hopes study abroad will resume during 2021. For more information, please visit the FAQ page on our website. Here are the next steps you should take in your study abroad process. Research the programs that are available to you. Visit our YouTube channel to watch other info sessions that deal with topics such as funding, scholarship, and writing and editing scholarship essays. Drop in during our walk-in hours, times located on our study abroad website. Schedule an appointment with the study abroad manager to have an advising session. To do this, visit the UWT Study Abroad website. Make sure that studying abroad fits into your academic and financial plans. Meet with your academic advisor and financial aid advisor ASAP. And if you haven't already done so, file your FAFSA by the priority deadline. And don't forget to follow us on social media. Thank you for participating in this webinar. Please feel free to visit our website or email us at uwtintl@uw.edu.